Took some MacGyvering, but we made our adapter work on the gearing off. Good morning, everybody. Saturday morning. Yeah, we were hoping to finish planting wheat today, but we just got quite the little rain shower. It's been a while since we've had water running down the yard, so that won't be getting done today. Chris is doing knives. Third set of the year, and these are pooched. Yeah. Yeah. Everything will be new for cobmeal because we're going to try and not running the recutter screen. That's what we were told. Told the guys with the big frame harvesters, just sharp knives, good ledger, short chop length, tight processor, give her heck. So, yeah, do you think you're still going down to see if it works this afternoon?
Yeah.
Yeah?
That way we know for Monday morning, so there's not everybody standing around in case it doesn't work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's gonna get the knives in, and he's gonna go down and hook up to the customer's head, and we're gonna chop a load or two and see what she does. Haylage got away on us yesterday with the merger breaking, but yeah, she's wet now. She is wet. Used bin is too height, so they just gotta put the floor in now, and then we can take the beans out of our. We can for sure get one wet bin empty and a half of another one into that bin, and then we gotta wait for them to build the second bin to get the other bin and a half of beans out of the way for corn. But it's Thanksgiving weekend. I probably won't see them till Tuesday. I don't know how long it'll take them to put the floor in, hopefully a day or two. And they've got that one licked that we can get these beans moved, but she is wet. Won't be any field work today, and we're kind of hoping to take most of the day tomorrow off for Thanksgiving, but see how that goes. Might not even be dry enough tomorrow at this point. I don't know. Got two pumas down, which is crazy because they work so flawlessly all the way through corn silage. Yesterday, it just between pumas and the mergers and tractors and the harvester was giving us fits, and it's not a good day yesterday. But yeah, should get something done. Got the new knives in. Setting the stone. I always get nervous when he runs it for the first time, but I don't think he gets nervous anymore. He's done it enough. sharpened, but some knives that aren't. So what we're going to do, we need everything like a brand new piece of, want it like a brand new pair of scissors, basically. It's got a new edge on the ledger, new knives. I think he's going to have some horsepower again, some capacity. We started cleaning and then we stopped cleaning. It is what it is. The shop's still functional and that's good enough for us at this point. But yeah, we gotta put the processor back in and get this cobmeal adapter on. Then we gotta put the cod saver in. You might have actually already did. Then it's gonna venture out and drop some cobmeal, some earlich for southern friends. We call it cobmeal. Earlich. I think there's a couple different names for it. Old corn, I don't know. That's the cob saver screen. It goes underneath the feed rolls. And it stops kernels and half cobs and broken cobs from falling through the feed roll down to the ground. We used to run it in corn silage, but then we've actually had a few fires over the years on the claws and the krone. Enough dry leaves fall down in there and it's just rubbing against the feed rolls all day. Creates friction. So, I suppose it could be an issue.
There's a odd kernel in corn silage, but...
Yeah. Being a lot wetter corn still, like 35–40% moisture corn cob moisture. It doesn't shell off and it doesn't fall through the feeder house as easy. But I suppose we could have rubbish issues with 1,000 acres of cobmeal. Now that I'm talking to myself about that. But might be something to keep an eye on. I mean, we have to take that cover off and clean it out every couple days or something. But it's definitely got to go on for cobmeal because, yeah, by the time it goes through the corn head and then that thing's like a meat grinder in itself. Big sharp paddles that are spinning at 1,000,000 miles an hour. So there's a lot of kernels flying everywhere and you want to catch every one that you can. And blow the processor off before we stick her in. Come on. I pulled the pin, you just gotta pull the wheel up. Greasy buggers. Yep. Greasy, greasy. All the excess oil from the front bearings goes down into those tubes that the wheels sit in. Dirty. Oh. It would be nice if it just had enough jam to get itself up there. Oh, that is annoying. Oh.
Wiggling it back and forth sometimes works.
Come on! I'm over the first hump. Just a sec. Sure. Okay, processor in. You'll have to run a bunch of cycles on the knife still, but pull back up to the feeder house anyway. And well, I'm gonna unfold the wheels so we can pull that halix out, give it a quick blow off, and probably just go put this over in the shed for now. It'll get washed in the winter. We're not messing around with washing equipment today. Yeah, he pulls up. I gotta line these guys up with those guys. And he's got a little hooks down there. He's probably gonna give me a little bump. Good though. Can't really see this side. So the legs are loose. So now the legs are out of there, it'll allow the feeder house to pivot down. It brings the top together. What are we hitting now? Good. Had to give her some weight. That guy back up so he doesn't get wrecked. All right. Oh. Electrical. That's good. Just gotta hook the hoses back up and yeah, pull the wheels out, knock the head off, go put it in the shed, pick up to the cobmeal adapter. Hey, get all that in the winter. That spot always rusts anyway because there's no paint left. So. Main thing is it being dry, but you drove home in the rain last night, unfortunately. So we'll call that good enough. Hopefully we have a heated wash bay to wash it in the winter. And need to take that guy off because the cobmeal adapter drives for the PTO shaft all the way to the gearbox of the harvester. So. 4 bolts hold that on, and it's out of the way. Yeah. Don't worry, we didn't lose the shields. They can stay with the head, and we'll figure out that disaster in the winter. Easier to wash it. We don't have to take them back off. There you go. It's not crazy heavy. It's just awkward. Yeah. Those is locking pins from the cab. And it's just gotta go all the way up. And I kind of gotta push it in because it has to squish the rubbers, but okay. Pins are in. Yeah, it just has to squish the rubbers, so. Well, that pin didn't go in. There we go. Now she's in. Cool. I think we just gotta put the PTO shaft on. Yeah, it's just one long PTO shaft to the gearbox, or to the adapter instead of the coupler drive thing, which kind of sucks. I don't know why they couldn't just put a coupler drive on this gearbox, and would make switching back and forth so much easier again. But not a big fan of these double PTO shafts on the Krone because they get so sticky. Like the corn silage juice, just the dust and everything. They're always approved to get on and off. Claws just had one at the top that was really easy to get at, and then the door swung open. I'll give Claws the win on that one. These PTOs can suck. Grinding, no binding. So ready to go pick up a gear off it. Alright, took some MacGyvering, but we made our adapter work on a gearing off. Took some fittings off. He's got the controller in the cab. The harvester lift switch. Wait. She's a little back end light, but yeah, we'll see how this goes. No, we plugged. It was going good. It's working. That was the ground. I wish the header, yeah. It would be nice if the header height worked, but yeah, gearing off 12 row head on a Krone 780. 680. 680. She acts like a 780, by the way. Except for that one time we plugged it there.
Yeah.
Well, it should work good. Yeah, we're just doing a test load today. We're going to take tomorrow off. And our Monday, right? Just making sure everything worked. The harvester folds it. The harvester can move the deck plates. We're good to go. Well, the first load's heading away. Plugged twice randomly. Not too sure what's going on with that. It's when he gets higher up in speed, it just randomly goes. I don't know. There's a restriction somewhere or something, but we'll see what it looks like. We'll get going Monday. He can maybe open his processor up a bit, would probably help. Although it's back to where he was in corn silage. But we'll get it figured out. The biggest thing was making sure this 12 row head talked, worked, fit. It's all working great. Harvester folds it. Harvester moves the deck plates. Yeah, should be good to hit her hard Monday. It was a fun little adventure today, eh? Cool. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed that video. Yeah, we'll take it tomorrow off for Thanksgiving, and we'll get going Monday morning. think we got all the kinks out of it. We know that head works. Should go pretty good. Yeah, that'll be a couple days anyway. I don't think there's going to be quite the acres go in there that we think, but I could be wrong too. But we'll see how it goes. But make sure to like and subscribe, and you'll see how it goes too. Thanks for watching. See you next time.